Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Friday, April 20. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is calling on Commonwealth countries to treat climate change funding, resilience, mitigation and adaptation as an investment and not aid.
It is imperative that the conversation around climate change and how it is to be financed be treated as an investment. That we make the investment in the resilience of these countries who are affected so that they can withstand, live through and recover quickly from these variable and extreme weather events.
Asserting that climate change is also an economic issue, Mr. Holness is reiterating his call for the international community to create a new system of classification and development assistance for countries.
A new system at looking at graduation, because countries who are classified as middle-income countries can no longer get access to beneficial terms for development assistance. But overnight, their GDP could be wiped out.
The Prime Minister was speaking Tuesday as a panelist in a joint forum at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in London. Mr. Holness also used his address to speak about migration, young people, sport, obesity, and non-communicable diseases. As part of activities to mark the meeting of the Commonwealth leaders, the Prime Minister attended a retreat at Windsor Castle and a state dinner hosted by Queen Elizabeth II at Buckingham Palace. By December of this year, residents of St. Catherine will benefit from a new drug-serve pharmacy at the Linstead Hospital. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton broke ground on Thursday for the $31 million facility, which is being financed by the National Health Fund, NHF. He says the new drug-serve pharmacy will include more space for the staff to deliver improved services.
Pharmacy services here are important to the community to support the hospital services, the clinical services. My information is that last year you saw some 30,000 visits to this facility. And in terms of prescriptions written, some 50,000+ prescriptions have been written. So there is no doubt about the value of the infrastructure to the community in terms of providing service.
In February, the government also opened the expanded Accident and Emergency Department at Linstead Hospital, which was constructed at a cost of $144 million and also funded by the NHF. Students pursuing the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, will have an opportunity to earn credits that will be tenable at local universities. Education Minister Senator Ruel Reid says as of September, he will be working with the local Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC office in Jamaica to make this a reality.
You have a whole suite of subjects around your CAPE program, which will be equivalent to 60 college credits, 60 university credits, so that when you complete sixth form, you go into university with 60 credits, which means many of you will end up completing your first degree in a much shorter time, and you also reduce the cost of your university education.
Meanwhile, Senator Reid says his ministry and the University of the West Indies, Mona, will be collaborating to support teaching science, technology, engineering, and math subjects to students on the Program of Advancement through Health and Education, PATH. A memorandum of understanding will be signed shortly. The minister was addressing St. Mary High students during a visit to the school on Wednesday. Residents of St. Tullies and Alvey in South Manchester are now benefiting from 1,400 meters of repaired farm roads. The Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, started the project earlier this year, spending $12 million. They are among 52 farm roads that were completed during the last financial year. Minister without portfolio in the Agriculture Ministry, J.C. Hutchinson, says the new roadways will allow farmers to be more productive.
It is one where we also have irrigation, and so we wanted to make sure that the farmers in this area had transport going where they could be able to get out their produce at a reasonable cost. What was happening is that they were having difficulty in getting it out, and the cost of getting out their produce was extremely high.
And finally, Sport Minister Olivia Grange has announced a prize of $325,000 for the top 3 schools in the Institute of Sports in Sports 2018 All-Age and Junior High Athletics Championships. The winning school will receive $150,000 with $100,000 for second place and $75,000 for third place. This is in addition to the $50,000 for each of the 10 participating schools to assist with their expenses for the meet. The InSports 2018 All-Age and Junior High Athletics Championships will take place next Wednesday and Thursday at the National Stadium. This is the 40th and last staging of the competition as a result of the phasing out of all-age and junior high schools in Jamaica by the Education Ministry. The championships will be incorporated into the existing primary school athletics championships.
This competition, which was created to include the junior high schools, will no longer be needed. What we are going to focus now is on the biggest and best primary school championship that Jamaica will host.
More than 700 athletes from 10 junior high schools across the island will be participating in 52 events during the 2 days of the athletic competition. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.